Billy Hockman, you sexy motherfucker.
Hey, baby.
What's going on? How are you?
How's it going?
Mate, we're good. Things are good.
What did you say? Use the phrase you just used?
I just said, what's going on?
Oh, okay. I thought it was like an Aussie phrase.
Nah, I didn't say, hey, you going, cunt. That would have been...
I will not be using such language.
You can't. You're American. You guys just...
No, yeah.
You guys,
I don't say that word anyways.
You don't?
No, I have no use for it. I have a good mother, sisters.
Yeah, but it's not derogatory in Australia. To call
It's got to
someone,
be. Is it not at all? Like, it's still an insult.
It can be. You could call someone a cunt, but most of the time it's like, hey, how you going, cunts?
Like, if you had to compare it to an American word.
God, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Buddy? Like, it's certainly...
No. Yeah, 100%.
It means buddy?
Yeah, like, you know how you'd be like, oh, how you going, pal? How you going, bud? So in Australia, you go, how you going, cunt?
Is that true?
100%.
So you could be like, I'm hanging out with my cunts today?
hanging with my mate Billy. Oh, you'd love him. He's a good cunt.
I'm watching the rugby game with my
cunts.
cunts.
He's a fucking good... That cunt's a good player.
Is it associated with the female at all?
No. No,
I
we
think
don't.
You guys got that wrong.
No,
I don't know who invented that word.
There are some, like, there's the comedian Jim Jeffries.
Sure.
He refers to like
females,
Netherlands, nether regions as a cunt. Like, oh, I touched this woman's cunt, but people don't really do that. It's kind of, that's icky. I don't like that.
Okay, but so it is. That's my point. Is the way you just used that as Jim Jeffries? You were playing Jim Jeffries.
Yeah.
That was an insult.
Well, it's not really an insult because a cunt is a vagina in the dictionary.
But if
meaning,
you're calling somebody that's an insult.
It depends.
If you call somebody a word for genitalia, pussy or a dick, those are insults. Yeah,
but it's still in your vocabulary. It is in America, but in Australia, it's not. It's really not.
All right.
But it can be. Here's the funny thing about Australia is like our words have like multiple meanings.
Sure.
So like So like I could call you a cunt. I'd be like, oh, you're being a cunt, and like that's kind of harsh. But we don't really use it like that. We do, but it's like the most of the time it's like positive. It's like, he's a good cunt.
How far back does your family go in Australia?
I've been asked that before. I don't even know. A long way.
Like do you think that it goes back to?
I don't know.
Prisoners?
It goes back really.
You're from the penal colony.
It certainly could. I know that there's on my father's side we've got British heritage, and I think on my mother's side it's Irish heritage, but I don't know how far back it goes.
Yeah, Irish makes sense.
It goes back.
They sent a lot of us Irish over there.
Yeah, Irish, British were like the main ones, and Scottish, I guess, but not.
But the Irish were there as slaves. But
convicts.
Prisoners.
Yeah, and British.
Really?
Yeah.
Mostly
British.
Yeah,
like
true.
They like upped up the ante in England just so they could get convicts over there. So like if you literally stole a loaf of bread, you'd get sent on a convict ship for like, and your sentence would be like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
But then when you were done, no one could afford to go back. So you were basically
stuck with the marsupials.
It was kind of a great scheme, really.
For Britain? Yeah, I guess.
To like set up a colony and like get free labor. It was a great scheme.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, we kind of do the same thing now. You know, we do this thing where if you want to get your second year working visa in Australia, you have to go out and fruit pick, like do agricultural farm work for 90 days. And I mean, it's not the same thing, but it's kind of the same mentality. It's like you need to work for us to get something
Scratch our back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe in that.
I got no problem with that.
Yeah, I don't. And these backpackers love it. They come to Australia, they do their year in the cities or whatever. Then they go fruit picking for 3 months. When they're on a farm, they don't spend any money. They're making a couple of grand a week. And they're staying in like little hostels and partying the whole time. And then they go traveling for like months because they've just saved up all this cash.
Yeah, that's a fun way to live.
Yeah.
Now, what about the sun? Do you load up on sunscreen?
Load up, but I've copped a lot of sun. A lot of sun, dude. I'm 36, but I reckon I'm starting to look at.
Oh, because I always think like, does it eventually? Does your skin just get used to it, and then you don't have to? No.
So
if I got stranded at sea, I'm toast.
You're fucked. You don't get used to it. You do color. You do get tanned, and I do think you get like a little less because you get a bit more pigment in your skin, you do get a little less burnt, but it still fucks you up. My state in Australia, Queensland, has the highest melanoma rate out of any state in
fun
the whole
fact.
world. Yeah, because we're like white guys living in a black man's land.
How does that work though? How do you have more than a black person?
Because we're like white. Because like the reason why people.
Oh wait, you said melanoma.
Yeah, melanoma.
I
yes.
confused that with melanin.
No.
They should mean similar things. They mean like opposite things.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know. It is a cancer of the melanin, I guess. But yeah, like we get fucking toasted, bro. And Australians, yeah, we got taught early about skincare and like wearing sunscreen, but like, you know, what do you do? Can't always.
Yeah, don't be a little cunt.
Yeah.
Get out there.
Don't be a little pussy cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's a cool place. You should go. You'd love it.
I do like your people.
Yeah. You look Australian. Like you look like very generic Australian, like Irish, that sort of Irish.
Yeah. I'm pretty Irish.
Yeah.
I think my families are Irish heroes.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, you got the bit of tinge of red in the beard.
Yeah.
So do I. Exactly the same.
When I went there to Ireland, I went to a famous gravesite. I forget what it was called, but my family's name was like had a big mausoleum. So we're we got like hero in our blood.
Really? So is Hockman like a pretty big?
No. This is my mom's maiden name, Boland.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Boland.
Boland.
I know some Bolans in Australia. I went to school with a Boland.
It's a big Irish last name.
Yeah, right.
Harry Boland.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Turn your mic gain up a little bit.
Okay, Cam.
There we go. Nice.
This is a beautiful view that you have here.
Are you? It's really cool. Are you 100% American? Like how long does your family go back? Did you have slaves?
Probably. I didn't, but I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I mean, probably like 4 generations, I would say, on each side. We're American. Like we've been here a long enough time.
Yeah.
That we're red, white, and blue.
Yeah. Were you always in this part of America?
Mm-hmm. Like on my mother's side, it's all New Jersey, and then my father's side, it's Pennsylvania's in there too. He's got some like Dutch German in him.
Interesting.
I'm two of the elite whites, German and Irish. Well, Irish are actually the basement.
I mean, definitely Germany.
But Germany's elite.
Germany is elite, dude.
Yeah.
In everything they do.
And they're not that big. How did they get so elite?
I don't know how. But they're like so methodical with everything they do.
Yeah, I know.
Like I love those Nazi megastructure documentaries on TV.
I love anything World War II.
Yeah, me too. Like obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Whenever I see like YouTube stuff, I'm like, yeah, I'm in.
I really would love to go be alive for that. That would be my number one. Like if you told me you could go relive anything in human history, I would probably go. If I got to like be in the war rooms and stuff, I would go World War II.
Wow. Would you fight?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, same.
I think.
Yeah.
I say that now, but
did your grandparents?
Yes, great grandfather.
Yeah,
fought, and my grandfather fought.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lied about his age to get in.
Nice.
So that's
Yeah, both my grandfathers fought as well.
Yeah.
They fought they fought the Japanese, not the Germans.
It seems like an attractive life to me just because it's simplified. Like I always think being like a farmer or being a soldier is what like you have one job. It's don't die and kill the other guy. Right? Now I'm trying to do comedy. I have a million jobs. I got to have a podcast. I got to write the jokes. I got to perform the jokes. I got to edit the jokes. I got to post the jokes. I got to network. If you just told me go out there, get strong, point the gun at that guy, like that would simplify my life so much.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, it would take an element of bravery, but it would ease my mind so much.
Something about the adventure as well. Having an adventure?
I crave an adventure.
Yeah.
Life is so boring.
Tell me about it.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sucks to say that out loud because life's a gift, but it's a gift, but it's most days it's a pair of socks. You know?
Yeah.
Some days it's a new race car. But most days it's not. Most days it's just casual clothes.
Dude, I struggle with the monotony of life really bad.
I think that's.
I'm good at the sprints. I'm not good at the marathons.
I agree with you.
Yeah. If I have a short-term goal, I can kick it. If I have a long-term goal, dude, I guess that's where the mind fuckery comes in.
The idle mind is the devil's playground.
Yeah, man. And that's when I've got to really start like leveling up, because I'm like listening to the voice in my head. It's like,
I know.
You can just go home, mate. Just
I
go back to
know.
Australia.
I know.
Live an easy life. Go make some good money. Don't worry about this shit.
Because then you're like, dude, even if I, like, who's the 8th best comedian from 1990? Who the hell knows? Who cares, you know? And I'm like the millionth best comedian in 2026. Even if I work my way all the way up to 8, 20 years after I'm gone, people are going to be like, who the hell is that guy?
Yeah.
It's not going to be funny anymore. People are going to look back and like, it's not going to last. It's not like if you make music or art or something like that, you can be like, hey, I put this out and it's going to last. You know?
It's
You go watch a comedy special from the 80s, you're like, this stinks.
Yeah.
But it didn't stink at the time.
Yeah. God, so what does keep you going?
Sorry, am I being depressed?
No, because you're saying what has been on my mind. I literally had a conversation with a friend about this yesterday, and where I said I'm not good at the marathons, because I'm at this point now where it's like, this is a long term goal.
Oh yeah,
this takes a long time to get good, and
Yeah.
do I have it in me? Do I have the nuts, the Billy Big Nuts to fucking get this?
I don't know if I have it. Yeah,
It's tough, man.
I mean, Miley Cyrus may have said it best. It's about the climb. Sometimes these ladies nail it. You got to give it to them.
Yeah. Once in a blue moon.
Exactly. I know. But yeah, no, I mean, it's like you can't really get wrapped up in the end goal.
I know.
I guess if you just enjoy it day in and day out, which is hard sometimes, because at the level that, you know, I think we're both at, it's like a lot of times it's bad shows, bad crowd. So if you're not enjoying it, you're kind of missing the whole point. But then it's hard to enjoy it sometimes.
Yeah. But it is fun.
I'll
give it that. And that it is the only job I've had that is like consistently fun. But it's also the only job that I've had that is consistently the polar opposite of that as well.
It's both at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And it's unfigure-outable.
Yeah.
So I like that because I always like a challenge, or, you know, just like when I was playing video games and you have the choice, you can play on whichever level you want. I want to play on the hardest one. I get my ass kicked, but I just, you know, I don't get as much pleasure out of succeeding on the easier levels. So, but that, you know, it's every night. Like, you get to have the best week of your life, and then you walk around. I remember, this is like a couple months ago, but you know Mike Britt. He's like the best unknown. He's one of the best comics alive, in my opinion, which is all that matters on this podcast.
Yeah,
my opinion.
Exactly.
And I look up to him, and every time I can see him, I watch him. And I remember like a couple months ago, he comes up to me after, and he's like, "Hey man, you're really funny. Like, keep it up." And I for the next week, I walked on stage with way too much confidence. Like, I thought Mike Britt is endorsing it, so like, I don't care what you guys think. And then you know, you just bomb.
Yeah.
So as soon as you like, I think that's a lesson that you have to learn over and over before it gets drilled into your head, is you can really never ever think that you've got this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a weird balance of, you have to believe in your jokes and yourself on stage. Like, if you don't present them as you believe they're funny, the audience is gonna have a hard time laughing. But then at the same time, if you have to like find that little like sweet range, because if you get too like cocky, arrogant like that, you're just gonna eat shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you get humbled so quickly. Dude, I had this thing happen to me on Thursday night. I did a set, and for whatever reason, my first joke came out really tongue-tied. Like, I just fucked up my first joke. It's almost like I tripped over my own mouth, and it came out wrong. Just like the setup came out wrong. Or I fucked up the setup, and then I sort of tried to go back and then get into it again. And after that, every joke I did after that, I fucked up. It was it was just like
The ball was rolling down the hill.
it was rolling down the hill, bro, and I couldn't catch it.
Yeah.
And I just had to sit there and just be like, oh fuck, in my mind while I'm still saying the next joke and the next joke. And it was the worst feeling. I had some guy come up to me at the end of the set. He goes, oh, bro, you were getting it by the end. You were getting it by the end. I was like,
I hate those.
Dude, I had one time where a woman comes up to me after. She goes, I bet your wife thinks you're funny.
Jeez, that is brutal. The audience, bro, it sucks when the audience like realizes their power. You know what I mean? Like as soon as you stumble over that first joke or whatever, you mess up. I feel like the audience just sits there and they go, all right, we're in control now, buddy. Like, you forfeited your right. Then they come up to you after the show and say all sorts of crazy stuff. Yeah. The best is when they, like, I've done shows in Atlantic City, which that club can be whatever. It is what it is. But like people come up after the show is like horrible. Like everybody's bombing. The energy in the room is just zero. And then like after the show, the amount of people that will come up and be like, hey, you were great. Tough crowd. And you're like, that was you. You were the crowd.
Yeah.
You don't get to come up to me and be like, that crowd stunk. You were in the crowd. You didn't laugh.
Yeah.
So like, I don't give a crap that you come up to me after and tell me it was good. I died up there.
Also,
and I'm a sweater too, dude.
Are you? I didn't know this.
If I start going and sweating, I can really let it pour.
Wow. Is that a nervous thing?
Just in general, I sweat, but I'm
Okay.
sure nerves have something to do with it.
Yeah.
But no, there's many times where like I just start sweating. And
Interesting.
And then it gets in your head and you're like, I'm not like nervous, but I know the audience thinks that.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. I should probably figure out how to handle that.
Nothing you can do, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird game, man. It's a weird game. I've been at this real weird point in like it just comes and goes, and sometimes I feel like I'm overcoming it, but then it will come back, and it's this like I don't know if I've got it in me sometimes, you know?
Sure, that's very normal.
I feel like it all the time, like, God, I don't know if I have this in me. This is horrifyingly scary.
Yeah,
This whole thing. I could waste, I'm already 36, like I could waste the next 10 years and just be so bad at this.
Yeah,
and
but
be
what
broke.
Yeah, sure.
And be an old man.
Yeah. But what, I mean, everything you do in life's a waste anyways. But anyways.
You're right.
I forgot what I was going to say. Say what you said again and I'll remember.
Yeah, like I just get to this point where I'm like, I don't have it. I don't know if I have it in me, you know, like, and I'm scared of being a failure.
Sure. But what's the alternative, I guess? Is that the way to do it?
Yeah. I was talking to a mate yesterday and I was telling him about this. He's a
Oh,
friend.
I remember what I was going to say.
Okay, so
Sorry to interrupt you, man.
go.
This is what I tell myself a lot. We want our job to be saying whatever we want into a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And then and I do it too. I'm not saying I'm above it. And then we get upset when it's difficult. It should be the hardest job on the planet. Like,
Yeah.
who in their right mind thinks they should get paid not to give like an informative speech or like a motivate whatever? Like all you're doing is telling jokes. You're just saying, and you can say whatever you want. There's no guideline. You say whatever you want. And then you want to like that be your living. Meanwhile, there's people out there in coal mines and with brutal jobs. So like every time it's really hard, it's like, well, yeah, the barrier to entry for this should be pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Otherwise everybody would do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right. And it's funny you say that. You said something before, like it's hard to figure out, or essentially.
yeah.
In more or less in those words, I was talking to a friend, Amos Gill, and he's past the cellar. Like he's a big dog, and he said to me the other day, he's like, I've been doing this for like 10, 15 years, and I still feel like I'm just figuring it out. He's like,
sure.
I still don't feel like I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, and you go through like times where you feel like you're getting worse.
Yeah.
You ever do that?
Yeah.
You're like, how am I getting worse?
Yeah.
How am I on year 7 and I'm like
But then
the least funny I've
Yeah.
ever been? That's crazy.
But dude, you have been impressing me lately. You're, like, there's very few comics that I will sit and watch their set, and every time I see you up, I sit and watch your set.
Thank you, man.
You're really funny, and I feel
appreciate
like whatever you're doing, man, you've figured it out. Especially like the latest stuff that I'm hearing now, like all the roommate stuff.
Yeah.
And the way that I can see your personality is like it matches on stage who you are as a person.
Oh, thanks. That means a lot.
and it's
'cause that's the sweet spot. Right
Yeah, yeah. And I watch you, I'm like, you're in it.
Oh,
You're
beautiful.
in it. Like you're very much aligned. And it's so
Thank you, man.
Yeah, keep going, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the hard part. I've been trying to get to write bits that like you said align personality, because sometimes I write and it's like so ranty,
Yeah.
and I just don't think that's definitely a side of me, but I don't think it's the funniest side of me,
Yeah.
where I just start writing and I'm like, this person's an idiot. What the hell is this person wearing?
Mhm.
This group of people should all die. And like I write for an hour and I look back and I'm like, you didn't write a single joke. All this is just your crazy opinion.
Hate speech.
Pretty much. Yeah. I feel like because a lot of, I don't know. It seems to me a lot of comics write from like a cynical point of view, right? Like, how can I say this is stupid? Like something has to be stupid in their bit, or something doesn't make sense, which a lot of times works. But for me, a lot of times what helps flip it is to make it like I'm the stupid one.
Yeah.
Or just not as like the tone of it is not as like angry and cynical. Try to make it, goofy a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the goal, but I'm not always good at it.
Dude, well, the bit about your roommate stuff and like the bin, they've been like, it's not full, it's half empty.
Yeah.
It's just so funny, bro. It's such a
Yeah. Thanks, man.
And you're like talking. I love it when people talk about themselves. So like people make jokes about you can make jokes about the garbage truck that's in front of us and all the guys on there and these things, and that's funny. But when you're talking about like yourself and your life, and like your situation with your roommate, and like, I don't know, man. I like that stuff. That's the comedy that I like. I like stories. I like the story inside the joke.
But what if you don't find the person interesting? Like, because sometimes I feel like you watch comedians and they
I see what you're saying.
talk about themselves and you're like, yep. And I shouldn't say the person's not interesting, but the thing that they're talking about is only interesting to them.
Yes,
in a way.
I
Like
know
their
what you're saying.
relationship with their parents or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
I
my
understand.
mom's so crazy. She called me and she said, "Did you hear what your aunt?" And it's like, that's a story that you tell at your family dinner table. But a crowd of people,
But for some people, that might be relatable.
probably.
That's because it's so
Probably.
objective, isn't it? But
Yeah,
I know what you're saying. Okay, well, here's one thing. I don't like it when people get up and they talk about things and it doesn't appear to be real. Like you can't believe it.
Yes.
For example, this is, and I don't mean to be rude, but I did a reel on this about Instagram this week, and it was about this chick gets up on stage and she was fat, like she was huge, and she gets up there and her whole persona was that she was the hot girl. I'm the hot girl.
Makes sense.
All the guys come after you. She gets up there and she's like, I know you guys are all looking at me like I'm a 10. And I was like, dude, we're looking at you like you're ill.
Yeah.
Like now I think
Like
you're
you should
mentally
lose
ill.
10.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to pay off fat people, like whatever. My dad's fat. But
That is good. I have a fat dad. It's all good.
Yeah, it gives me a lie. It's like if you got a gay friend, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
But it's also like, I don't know, since when was it cool to be like, is it okay to be fat? Like, it was never like that when we were kids. Now it's like, good for you.
Dude, I went.
You're so brave.
I know.
You're so brave.
Yeah. It's like there's a difference between not like being tolerant and being encouraging. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I went to a movie. I saw Martin Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen it?
No.
Oh.
But I'm keep going. I'm
You're
just nodding. Yeah.
Anyways, before the movie started, they had like a tight close up on like a guy with like 4 chins, and he was like, just like he's basically like yelling at everybody. He's like, I don't ask you about your workout plan. Leave me alone. It's my body. I'm trying to figure it out. And it's like a slow zoom out, and it's like some PSA about like don't weight shame. I'm trying to watch a freaking movie and I'm getting yelled at. But it's like, by the way, you are fat. I'm sorry. You know?
Yeah.
Like if I saw you and you were talking about like selling chips or something like that, I wouldn't have thought twice. But for the guy to come on the screen and be like, hey, don't call me fat, I'm like, well, I wasn't going to, but now that you mention it, you kind of are fat. I was just here to watch a movie. I don't care. I don't care about you at all. I just want to watch Martin Supreme. It's unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, everyone's got a weight problem.
Yeah, or some problem.
Like your dad.
Yeah.
Your fat dad.
Yeah.
How fat is your dad?
He was fat. Oh, he's been on Ozempic, so he's not as fat now, but he's still fat.
Does that scare you? That he's on Ozempic?
Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. We were at a wedding, my brother's wedding, and he had like a seizure.
Dude.
Yeah, it was a weird thing. He had like this seizure in front of everyone. It was only a small wedding, like 40 people, but he just dropped to the ground and starts like,
yeah.
And it was like, that's like one of the side effects of Ozempic.
I know a guy who got on Ozempic and then started having seizures.
Yeah.
And is just so like attached to Ozempic being a good thing that he doesn't really even admit that that's the cause of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's like, oh yeah, there's like, I'm going to the doctor to try to see what's wrong. I'm like, it's clearly like it started at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Started taking Ozempic, he started having seizures.
I don't like it. I also feel like if we're at a point in life where we have to like take a drug to like lose weight, and really it's just I know this is easier said than done because there's like people have addictions and stuff and whatever and blah blah blah. That's my trying to be a good Samaritan, but like I don't know, man. Go for a fucking run, dude. Go to the gym, eat a little better, and you're gonna probably lose some weight. And it's like, yeah. But I watched my dad my whole life. He was always fat, but I would also walk into the TV room every single night time, and Dad's like sitting there eating ice cream or like eating biscuits and shit. And it's like that's why. Yeah. You know, if you just had not done that, you would have been fine. Sure. Yeah. So it's hard to feel sorry for people sometimes.
I get that for sure. But then I guess you just kind of look. I mean, am I doing it wrong?
You're good. You're good.
Everybody's got something that they do that's not good for them, I guess.
Dude, I've taken drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, I've taken some drugs.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Sure.
Cocaine and me have a bad history.
Yeah.
So it's like, who am I to criticize?
So you do, yeah. You get the gavel out and then you start going like, well, I did do some things.
Yeah, dude.
But to your point, that doesn't mean that like you can't see a cause and effect. Like
100%.
Yeah. You know, like if you're like, oh, I'm not being productive and I'm not like, what's the problem? And then I was like, well, you're doing cocaine. Yeah. You're not really allowed to be like that. Hey, that's mind your own business. Yeah. Like I struggle with my productivity. And I'm like, yeah, I know you struggle, but this is why we all got our problems.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Poor fat people.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope you guys get skinny if you want to.
I do too. But also like
I do. I love seeing like, you know, when you see like a big fat dude on a run.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, oh, this is like day one of his like get my life together.
Yeah.
It makes me like tear up sometimes.
Really?
Like you go get him, man.
That's emotional.
Go do it.
I like that. Yeah, when you see, but sometimes this is in my mind because I'm a bit of a cunt.
Yes, you are.
Sometimes when I see the fatties at the gym, I'm like, how long are they going to last?
Mm-hmm.
How long is they going to last?
Yeah, like they're using a machine. And you're like, just let me use it.
Yeah.
We all know
Come on, brother.
Here in a week.
This is just your virtue signaling. All right. This is you making your mum proud.
Yeah, come on. Some of us take this seriously. Yeah. So you see an open micer on the lineup, you're like, get out of here.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're not going to last a day.
I'm just kidding about the open micers.
I had an interesting experience. You like people watching?
Sure.
Yeah, people watching's fun in New York
Sunglasses.
City. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at a bar the other night and there was this woman and sitting next to me to my right, and then on to the right of her was a guy, and he was hitting on her and he touched her face. And I didn't know this, but apparently women don't like having their faces touched.
You didn't know that?
By men.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Of course I knew that.
Yeah, but
Strange, man.
yeah, I didn't. I mean, I never thought of it.
You knew that.
I didn't. I swear on my life.
Have you ever touched a woman's face?
Oh, well, I don't know if I have. Maybe the only time I've touched a woman's face is if I'm like making out with her. But at that point, it's like she's going to let me touch her face.
Right.
But I've never just like touched someone's face. So I was never exposed to that experience. How did you know that? Did you learn the hard way?
No, I think that's just innate. I forget. I was like watching something where somebody just touched. Whatever. I can't remember. But yeah, dude. I mean, of course. First of all, you oily hands. Girls don't like acne and pimples.
Interesting. Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, it feels like you're about to kill them.
Yeah. And I guess hygiene because
dude, anybody. Like if I touched your face right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
Of course.
Yeah. But I'd never thought about it. Do you know what I mean? Like I never realized it was an actual thing. Like, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'll be like, that's weird. Don't touch my face. But it never processed.
From a stranger?
Yeah.
I can't believe that you don't know this.
It just didn't never processed. But this
you should be locked up. If you don't know that you can't touch someone's face, dude.
You think I should go to jail?
I
need to learn. I need to get my face touched.
I just think you need to be like reintroduced to normal society.
Interesting. Yeah.
Go to rehab.
I should. Yeah. I should go to rehab.
Yeah, of course you can't just touch people's faces, man. Especially like at a bar. Yeah.
Dude, she freaked out. She's like, "Don't touch my face, and never, I never want you to touch my face." And he's just like, "Whoa."
Was he caressing it?
I didn't see it. I didn't see the face touch.
And I'm assuming that didn't seem like they knew each other.
Nah. And then she goes, "You can touch me anywhere on my whole body, but not my face." And then,
well, that's weird.
And then the bartender goes, "You might want to rephrase that last bit, love."
Yeah,
anywhere on your body. That's
right.
That's consent. Like,
yeah, I do kind of agree with her. Well, like if it was me, I'd say there's two places you can't touch: my face and then my balls. You can't touch that.
Yeah, Billy Big Nuts.
Only the lady.
Only the special people.
Yeah.
And then she goes, this is the funny part. She's like, "I've got lotion on my face. Like, you're gonna fuck with my lotion." She goes, "Don't you use lotion?" And the guy goes, "Not on my face."
That's a good setup punchline right there. That's good. That's good. You usually use that. I do. Yeah, people watching is the best. I don't like. It's hard to do it at bars though.
Yeah, it's messy.
Yeah, because then like I feel like that's an environment where if people catch you,
yeah,
you could get stuck in something you don't really want to be.
You need to be sitting out the front of a cafe, looking out onto the street, watching the world go by.
Right.
Yeah.
This is people can't see you, but we could people watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure. I love a good people. I mean, this is the best city in the world to do that.
Mm.
Yeah. Every day, you can't even keep track of all this stuff.
You can't. It's literally the weirdest place in the world.
Dude, I mean, I was walking to work the other day. You know how everybody's always on the phone in New York?
Yeah, very frustrating.
The guy's like, he said something like he was having a conversation with his friend, and he's like, I guess the question for me is, do I want to be $75,000 poorer, or do I want to be like a little more happy? Kind of made me mad because I was like, dude, if you can afford to be $75,000 poorer, then you're good. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah. Could you imagine what a problem to have?
I can't really imagine like having a lot of money right now. I honestly can't like fathom. First of all, I don't even know what I would do with it. I'm not like a buy things type of guy, but I'm sure once you get money, then all of a sudden, like, I think my brain's just closed off to the whole prospect right now.
Yeah, I think there's definitely certain things you would do to like improve your life.
Sure.
Maybe a better apartment or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
but I don't have like lavish. Like, do you?
No.
Do you sit around and think like, oh, I just need money so I can do this?
Never.
Me neither.
I do like, I would like some more money, but I don't dwell on it. Like, I never sit there and no, I'm good.
Right. I would like more money just for, like you said, apartment.
Yeah. I would like to get a bigger apartment. That would be my first thing if I came on some money.
Yeah.
My wife and I live in a very small apartment.
I'm sure would your wife like the money?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She would kill me if I said that I don't want money or whatever, because she's like, you've got to manifest it. Like, don't you dare.
I talk to my girl about that all
Yeah.
the time. I'm like, there's a chance that we have to live in a shack. Are you okay with that? She's like, well, why would you say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just trying to embrace you. In case
Why would you put that out of the universe? Sounds like you're as pessimistic as I am about things. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, because I feel like I know I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to like get her to come along to my.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like obviously I don't want to live on the street, but like I really don't. I don't know if people are gonna think I'm bullshitting, but I don't need like a lot.
I'm with you, dude. There's some people, I'm the same. I don't need a lot of material possessions. I don't.
Right.
I've never been like that. I have had money, and I had a nice apartment. But after I had the apartment, I didn't buy it. I didn't go buy shit every week.
Yeah.
I just lived my life, did my groceries, went to the gym. I just lived a really normal life. I had an average car. Like it was like whatever.
It would be nice to get appetizers. That'd be cool. Yeah. Appetizers
Appetizers are good.
Yeah, if I made enough money where I could just get appetizers every time I went out to eat, that'd be awesome.
My mum asked me this question all the time, and it's kind of frustrating, but it's like the boomer mentality. She's like, well, at what point are you going to know that it's like not going to work out, and then you'll just like stop? And I said to Mum, I don't know if there is that point. But then I get off the phone, I'm like, is there that point?
Cool. Yeah, you got to ask yourself that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain conversations that you got to have with yourself, but you don't really want to have with certain other people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But what'd you do before comedy?
Electrician.
Can you go back into it?
Oh, yeah.
So then who cares?
Yeah. I don't care.
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend yesterday, as I said, and he's like, I bet you if you went back on site, and he's right. If I went back to work for like 1 week, I'd be like, take me back to New York. I would take this life over that any day.
How long did you do it for?
19 years.
Wow. Yeah, you paid your dues. You were able to like save up and stuff.
I did. I saved up, and I like lived here for a year off my savings, and I also traveled. I went to Central and South America for a year, and so I had a really good time before I came here.
Nice.
But I also lost a lot of money too. I did a really dumb thing where I sold my property. I only had one property at the end. I had two at one point. Split up with a girl, sold one, and then I had my one. And then I sold that, and I put it into crypto. And I lost a lot. I lost a lot. It was the dumbest thing I ever did in my life.
That's kind of,
yeah.
Because as a sports gambler, I feel the pit in my stomach for you.
Yeah. It was, that's a hard one to come to terms with.
Oh man, hey, I'm sorry, dude.
No.
No, for real. That's a shitty feeling.
It was just a dumb phase of my life, you know. It was just like, it's just I'd had so many wins up until that point. Everything I touched turned to gold up until that point. Truly, I moved to the UK. I had the best job in the UK. I made stupid amount of money. I came back. Then I got back into Australia. I went and got a job in the mines and did the mining for 2 years and made stupid money. I bought a house, renovated that, sold that, made stupid money.
Ah, man, you lived a life.
Everything just went well, right? Everything was like going good. And then I started the gambler in me. I was like, if I do this, I can have this.
You know what it probably was, dude? You were bored.
Yeah. And
the monotony. So
and doing coke and like fucking around and just like, I'm good. I was the sprint. I was looking at the sprint. Oh, how can I do this quickly? Short term, bang it out. Be like sitting on my feet.
It's almost like you're testing like fate or the gods or whatever. Because if you're having a run, I don't know, I don't want to speak for you, but you're having a good run and you just keep like show me again. Yeah. Show me who's the boss.
Yeah.
You know, you keep testing, see how far you can push it. But that does suck. I mean, I've done stupid things with money and gambling and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, those big ones that you lose it's just hard to like really let it go.
Yeah.
You know, you can have good days and then it'll just come and hit you like a wave. Like, you could have had all this
insane
and
that
all you had to do was not click that button.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do.
And the biggest mistake I made is I put it all into crypto and I didn't keep some for myself. And so when I went traveling and then I lived off it when I came to New York. So, and it hadn't boomed then. But then when I basically had gone through it all, this was like mid last year or late last year, I'd gone through everything. The crypto that I bought went for a fucking massive bull run. And I looked at it a couple of months ago, my unrealized gains, what I would have made if I never touched anything right now, it would be like $3.7 million.
That hurts me.
So like,
so you
in hindsight, it wasn't the worst decision. I just fucked it up on myself.
Damn.
Yeah. Imagine that.
So yeah. So you pulled it out. And
I pulled it out early.
How quickly?
I pulled it out early and I pulled it out at a loss. So every time I pulled it out, I was losing 50 cents on the dollar.
How quickly from your last withdrawal did it shoot back up?
It was basically happening around my last withdrawal. It started to go, but I still needed the money. So I was like, yeah. So basically the last, like, I guess 10 or 20,000 in there, I was pulling it out at a profit, but it was too late by that point. There was nothing.
Yeah. Can you say which was it?
It was XRP.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that, like the fourth? It was like Bitcoin, Ethereum.
Yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum. XRP's like has always been pretty high, like the fifth or sixth. Yeah.
Damn, dude. That hurt. I'm sorry for you.
Nah. I still had a great man. I've had a good life.
No, I know. Yeah. I know. But
I
I guess the other thing that is because nobody. There's no real like sympathy for you out there because you feel horrible and you're like. You thought it was, people invest all the time. People take risks and whatever, but there's something about like the crypto. Like if you put that in the stock market and then the stock market crashed, people would feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
But what's the difference? But you put it in this new fad of crypto, and that people identify that as a get rich quick thing, and then you lose money, and people go ha ha ha, and inside you're like. Dying, and people don't feel bad. They laugh at you,
and they
call you a
should.
Delinquent.
Yeah,
I don't know
how irresponsible.
Because everybody's out there taking risks, in some way or another.
True. The thing is, when you do stuff like that, I probably, when I come across money again in the future, I've learned the best lesson I possibly could. And that is to like be smart with it. And also, if you're going to go into risky things like crypto or the stock market, it's not a short-term thing. You put it in, you put in what you can afford, and you just leave it, and you don't look at it for 10 years. That's the way you have to look at it.
10 years?
At least.
For crypto, though?
Yeah, at least. You got to look at it long-term. That's the way I view it. Because even if it does dip, it can always recover, and it generally will. But you got to let it. Give it time to marinate.
Yeah, and you can't like base your money situation or your life on this working out. Like,
exactly.
It kind of has to just be a side project.
Exactly. Yeah. It was very dumb of me. But it was also very me. It was a very me thing to do in hindsight.
Oh, I love it, dude.
Yeah.
I put a massive wager on the New York Giants. I don't know if you care about American football, to win 5 games. They won 4.
What would it have paid out if you had the 5? A lot?
If they hit 5, it would have paid out 1.7K, which is not huge.
Wow.
But
still, bro.
Yeah. They lost like 1 million games at the last second. It sucks.
Did you cry?
No.
It was Billy Big Nuts.
No. Hey, I liked your umbrella reel. That's so true.
You did? Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I think I threw you a little comment.
Nice. I've been trying to do the real thing every day. I'm losing followers more than I'm getting.
Oh, I know. Dude, it's so funny.
It's so gay. I fucking hate it so much.
It's so brutal. It's so brutal to watch. Now, look, I love all the comedians, and you guys keep doing your thing and posting. But to watch a comic post like a reel that was shot on their iPhone 7, it's like horrible quality. It's like at a weird angle.
Yeah.
It's all blown out, and it's like barely a joke. It's like a crowd interaction or whatever. 1 million views. And then I'll post a 4K version of one of my best jokes. Lose 5 followers. Yeah. You're like, this is so not fair.
I know.
Dude, whenever I have something like if a reel does well or whatever, and some people follow me, I'm like, I don't want to post, because the next time I post, I'm just going to lose half of them.
Yeah.
That is the big worry. Is like, if people start following me, I don't know. They're gonna be like, why are we following this?
They would never
know where he's going.
I don't get it, man. I've been doing this podcast for a year, right? Every reel I post on the podcast costs me money because I get someone to do it for me. I get more views doing a fucking dumbass 30-second video that has got no jokes. It's just the dumbest take because I've got no idea what I'm doing. I get more views on that than a podcast reel. The whole thing is just absurd.
It makes absolutely no sense. And it's like, well, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I don't know why, like, everybody in comedy, we all complain about it, and then we have made it. Whoever the powers that be in comedy and us as a community have made Instagram like the barrier to entry in comedy.
Yeah.
We've done that.
Yeah.
Instagram didn't do that. Instagram's a retarded place, but that's Instagram's business. I don't know why the whole comedy community has just bent the knee to Zuckerberg and said, like, basically Mark Zuckerberg is the most influential person in comedy. And that's not even an exaggeration.
You're right.
He's the most influential person because who cares about your Instagram following?
Yeah.
I don't know why everyone still is like, that is still the number one thing that you need. People go, how many followers do you have?
Yeah.
Why?
It's grotesque.
Why are we doing that? Yeah, but Instagram, like everyone likes to blame Instagram and the algorithm. It's like, well, yeah, whatever. It's all stupid. But why? Why is the whole comedy world doing this? Why are we doing this?
I don't know. How else do you sell tickets though? There's really, that's the thing.
But does Instagram? I mean, yeah. But I guess I wouldn't know because I have no followers. But I thought, like, I don't even think a lot of times it translates to ticket sales. Maybe I'm wrong.
It depends how you get your follow. If you can get your followers through comedy, it can. But if it's like if you've got your followers through other means, I don't think it does. Like if you're like a influencer,
sure,
and no one even knows you're a comedian. I'm not too sure, dude. The whole thing sucks. I fucking hate it. But
yeah, but it's just the industry.
Yeah,
comedy makes me mad. How that it's just like a religion for how many Instagram followers you have.
Yeah,
you know?
It's kind of gross.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
really, truly, it's horrible. I don't know what to do about it, but I guess you're right. Yeah, how else do you sell tickets? But I mean, I don't know. They sold tickets before they had Instagram, right? I do think about that sometimes.
They did,
like in the 90s.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
or early 2000, like Bill Burr is going on. How does he get a following?
Yeah,
I guess just go on Letterman.
I wonder how they did do that.
But I also think like, because you say like, how do you sell tickets? And yeah, I guess that's true. But also, I think, and I don't know because I wasn't there, but I would think the club lent the validation to people who were buying tickets. Like they were people weren't necessarily like, oh, this guy's funny, let's go see her. It was just like, there's a comedy club there. That comedy club has such and such a reputation. They put on good shows, whatever. I'm sure whoever they got will laugh. It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
I think that was kind of like the authenticity factor.
I agree.
Was the place that you were performing at.
But it also meant the comedy club was like the gatekeeper.
I'd rather have that though.
You think?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's got to be the gatekeeper, but I don't want it to be literally robots.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
fired up. Cam.
Yeah, no, I hear. It's a tough thing to navigate. It's a tough thing to get your head around. And the whole thing is just so fucking lame.
Yeah.
It really is so lame. I hate it. I'm like, I get home, I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I've got to do a reel every day. What do I do? I'm like sitting there, I'm thinking, what do I do? And then I'm like, fuck my life. This is so gross.
It's soul crushing. And yeah. The part that sucks, because I think about like, okay, say you had success posting reels, but then it's like, you got to keep doing it every day. Like no matter what happens, and you got to get engaged.
Yeah.
Then later that day, you got to go make a reel.
I mean, I don't even watch that shit on. You know what I watch when I go on YouTube? I watch these like time lapses of people building homes, like renovating castles and like building log cabins out in the woods.
Oh, I like that.
When they do it with no like power tools, they do it with like an axe.
Oh yeah,
and like a handsaw. That's the shit I like watching. Like,
yeah, I like that.
People that
I like whales.
Whales?
Yeah.
Like the mammal?
Sure.
That's cool.
Thanks.
I've never heard anyone say that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, whales rule, dude.
That's sick.
I love whales.
Yeah, how can you not like a whale?
Yeah, I could watch them float around and.
Have you seen them in real life?
Boo. Yes, I have. In where was I? Santa Barbara, California.
You should go to Australia, man. You see them all the time.
Yeah.
You just look out in the ocean, you see them.
I just worry about the heat in Australia, to tell you the truth.
You'd be right.
Does it rain? It doesn't even rain.
Yeah, of course it does.
Nah.
Once. Of course it does.
I also like. Well, I watch a lot of Charles Barkley.
I don't know who that is.
Lately. Yeah. He's a basketball American.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
He's a commentator now.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
I heard a new phrase the other day. As a comic, she was talking about how Gen Z males they reference their CPN when it comes to picking up girls, cost per nut.
Okay.
So how much money they have to spend to get laid, and I'd never heard that before, and I was like, that's funny. Gen Z, you got to give it to them.
Yeah, those poor kids.
They're
man.
funny, man.
Yeah.
They're making it work.
Yeah.
It was never something I ever had to consider.
The
CPN. I never just thought about it, but it's like so funny that they'll like put these things into like a phrase or a box.
yeah. They I guess everything becomes abbreviated and everything's short form, whatever. But yeah, I can't imagine growing up how they grew up. So God bless them. I wish them well.
Yeah.
You know, what a world to grow up in. Phones and stuff. Phones are the devil.
Dude, tell me about it.
I will.
Please.
For real, they're Satan, dude. They're the Illuminati. I mean, I don't know, like, how many screens do you stare at per day?
A lot. I hate it.
Nonstop.
Yeah.
That's no way to live. You know, you feel like, I mean, because nobody can make eye contact. That's what everybody says, but it's like, yeah, because it's so like unfamiliar to people. You never do it. You never have to do it. I caught somebody, dude, in the green room the other day, like staring at the back. Like it was like, when you catch somebody reading a book upside down, they were staring at the back of their phone, just like this. Like clearly just didn't want to talk to anybody, but I guess they were like so tired. So they're just looking at the back and doing that with their thumb.
Oh my God.
It's just like a reflex. It's the new cigarette.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny though. I never felt like more of like an annoying pest.
I sometimes don't like sitting in the green rooms though. I sometimes will sit. A lot of the time, I'll just sit in the showroom by myself. I find if I'm like gonna get up on stage, I don't like talking too much. I just like to be more in my alone time, in my own space.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Especially if you're trying to do some new stuff or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's not even that for me. I feel like it's just too much stimulation.
Yeah,
I want some peace.
I for sure get that. I think a lot of people are like that.
Okay.
I think, I mean, I don't know. I would say probably most people are like that, but I think there's a sort of a pressure to hang out and a pressure to be silly in the green room with other comics because the hang is such a big part of growing, So people want to be seen as a good hang. They want to talk to other people.
Yeah.
Network or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody wants to be the guy standing by himself in the corner going over his set in his head. But I should say, I think we all would like to do that, but it almost feels like a pressure, like it's part of the job that you have to be convivial in the green room.
Yeah.
It's a good word, huh? Convivial.
It is. But you are right. You are right. It does get you a long way if you're a good hang. If you can.
Oh, yeah.
It can get you a lot further and people will remember who you are.
Yeah. I think comics give other comics work most of the time. Like, that's how you get booked a lot. It's like reference or like a comic has a show or can open for me. But because I think a lot of people that aren't comedians but have something to do with putting on a show, they might know one comedian or whatever, and then they just hit up that comedian. They go, hey, I have this show. I need some comics. Like, what can you tell me? Who do you know? Blah, blah, blah. And then those people hit up their friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, I hear. But I don't know. There's something about it. It seems to me like, I don't know. I don't think I'm a good hang sometimes.
You're a great hang.
Stop it.
You're a great cunt.
Stop it, Billy Big
If you don't
Nuts.
say it like cunt, then it sounds like cunt.
Yeah.
Sounds mean.
Cunt.
Yeah, you got a little flair.
It's good when, you can say it however you want.
Cunt, say cunt on the Barbie.
Cunt on the Barbie.
Do people ask you to say that a lot?
No.
No.
No one ever says that. Do you think America is going to get Greenland?
I hope so.
Why does he want it? I don't even understand how it's strategic.
Come on, man. I don't know. You ever play Settlers of Catan? You just want it. You just want it. I don't know.
I think Australia should take it.
Well, let's have a land run on it. Just everybody I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. It's for like against Russia and China, like they want it, or now we have to have it, or something.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't even understand how it's strategic. How can something be strategic that's nowhere near your country?
Resources, I guess.
Do you know what I mean? Like, fair enough if it was like Alaska or something. It was like Alaska was like was its own country. That would be strategic to me for America. I don't understand how Greenland is strategic. It's the only thing I can think of is you could put nukes on there that you can point at Russia. That's probably the only.
Maybe we can make it a penal colony for all of our people there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it has to do with its proximity to
Europe,
to Russia or Europe.
Yeah.
So like basically we don't want them to have it, so therefore we take it. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is you got to trust 4-7. the big 4-7, Big Don. You just trust him.
Why is he called 4-7?
He's the 47th president.
Ah, there we go. I don't trust him. I don't really give a fuck about him, but I just think he's crazy.
Of course he is.
They're all fucking crazy.
Yeah, you should definitely not trust any politician.
No. Australia's trying to bring in this. Did you hear about like the Bondi shootings in Australia?
Sounds familiar.
The Bondi shootings, there was like an attack in Australia. These guys, like two guys with guns, went out there and like shot a whole bunch of Jewish people at the Bondi Beach.
Okay, yeah.
It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but now they're trying to bring in all these like anti-gun laws and hate speech laws. So basically, you can't say, I don't like this person, I don't like that person, like online. And I wanted to get your take on that because I'm like, also, and I should reference as well, they're also now trying to bring in anti-protest laws. So you cannot protest if there's been like a terrorist attack. You can't protest up to 3 months after a terrorist attack, which makes no fucking sense. And I'm a big believer in protest, freedom of speech. I think if you're allowed to love someone, you should be able to hate someone. Sure. I just feel like it's just the polarity of life. I should be able to say, I don't like Billy Hockman. I don't like him.
Yeah.
It's my right to not like you. I'm allowed to hate you. I'm also allowed to love you. And I don't know. I wanted to hear what
yeah, I mean, you can't. I don't think you can litigate love and hate and it's just basically because I think a lot of times people get wrapped up in the morality of the decision of like, you say something real hateful or racist or whatever, anti whatever, people just get so attached to like that. That's wrong. You shouldn't say that. And you kind of have to like neuter your emotions a little bit and be like, look, this isn't a debate about whether or not it's right or wrong. It's a debate about what should the government be able to tell, like what should they be able to make you do or not do? Mm-hmm. And the point is like, they shouldn't be able to make you say anything. They shouldn't be able to make you not say anything, which I guess there's a big difference between the government being allowed to make you say something versus them not letting you say something. You know what I mean?
I hear.
So like pronouns would be like them making you say something, which that's obviously crazy.
Crazy.
But I guess it's a little different for them saying, hey, you can't, because we do have like you can't instigate violence.
And that makes sense.
Right. So, yeah, I believe in free speech pretty hardcore. So,
yeah.
But it's because I feel like I don't care. Like, I don't really get offended easily. So maybe that's easy for me to say because I'm like, I don't get, you could call me a cunt. You could say my mom's ugly. Like what? Because to me, like, I don't, if it's not true and I know it's not true. The only things that are offensive really is true things. Like, if you say my mom is a fat, godless woman, that doesn't offend me because I know you're being an idiot. Like, it's the opposite of the truth.
Yes.
If you said something to me that was true about myself, then you could feel yourself get upset.
Yeah.
But if it's clearly not true, then it's just laughable.
Yeah.
To me. So, I don't know. Did that answer your question?
Yeah. Close enough.
But so in Australia they're saying you can't, what are the free
Australian
speech laws?
government has this habit of like overreaching, massively overreaching, and the Australian people have a habit of being very easily governed.
Sure.
Like we were like the second most locked down city in the world after
I remember that
in COVID, and Australian people are like super compliant. I just don't really see any benefit into like always just giving away our rights. Like one bad thing happens, and then we just automatically be okay with giving away more rights.
Yeah, COVID was a good example of that.
100%.
Yeah.
And like now I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like I love like the American Revolution. I love reading about it, seeing stuff. To me, and I'm just an idiot who knows nothing, but I don't think people really like understand or appreciate how like novel of an idea it was, America, to be like governed by the people and have like the government is going to stay out of your shit. That didn't exist anywhere for all of human history. There was rulers and there was the plebeians, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a crazy idea.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of times it seems radical to people where you're like, why do we have like guns? And it's like the reason that you have them, that look, we can get a debate about like,
no, I'm pro-gun.
Yeah, but the reason that, because people like scoff at the idea, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna protect yourself against the government." It's like that is the point.
Yeah,
like for real, that's the point of the Second Amendment.
Yeah,
it's because anytime people have power, like force, military force of power, they use it. So like the whole point is that you can have an armed citizenry.
Yeah.
So people kind of laugh at that and they're like, you don't need a gun for this. It's like, yeah, but literally the basis for that amendment is so that you can stand up to an oppressive government. You know?
I completely agree with it.
Right.
Completely
and it's a novel idea. It's crazy. But like people, I don't think completely understand like how unique the idea for America was.
America is such a unique country, isn't it? It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah. Never been tried before.
Never.
Yeah. So like, we have our ups and downs, you know?
Yeah.
Doing something that's pretty kind of a wacky idea. Bring a bunch of different people from different backgrounds, different religions, different ethnicities, and have them live under the same roof. That's crazy. Have them try to get along. That's nuts. So you're going to have some weird rules in there. Like, let's give everybody a gun.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I agree.
That's what
I think it's good though. Like New York, for example, you don't have guns in New York City. For like big metropolitan areas, I think it's very
sure, yeah,
very sound idea.
There's nuances, I guess, to everything.
If New York would be a different place if you knew people walking around with guns, it would be, especially with all the weird freaks in this city.
Sure, yeah, yeah. I just think like like free speech is something that's like, it's crazy in practice. Like it is crazy to be like, wait, a person can just say like Hitler rules and we're just okay with that. And it's like, yeah, I know that's crazy, but that's what America's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, didn't they like, they defended the Nazis' right to get out there and be Nazis in the street. Cause they said, you can't make people, you gotta let them say what they're going to say.
Yeah.
And it's crazy and it feels tense and it feels like, you know, this isn't good, but it's like pick your poison, because the other alternative is we let a government tell us what to do.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, if that's what you want, I understand. I'm not saying like that's a horrible system. It was a system for a long time. It's still a system in some places. Like it'll always be a system, but what that means is you don't, like, you're giving up what America is. Kind of.
No, I'm completely against it. In Australia, you can't even raise a Nazi flag. It's illegal to raise, or illegal to be associated with a Nazi group now.
Yeah.
They made it illegal to even be in a bikie gang. They made it illegal to ride for like 3 or 4 motorcycles to ride in a group together.
Really?
Yeah, to abolish bikies, because we had like bikie gang problems. It's just like everything that we do, you just the government just overreach, and I'm just like, dude, if you want to raise a Nazi flag, you should be allowed to raise a Nazi flag. If that's your prerogative, you should just be able to do it.
Well, you want to know who the Nazis are?
Better than be out of the open than underground.
I'd rather know.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Notice. I won't be going over there. That guy's a Nazi.
I won't be going to his house for a barbecue.
If he has like just a regular old flag, I'll be like, hey, Jimmy, how you doing, old pal? Meanwhile, he's like, hey, Jews. That's all he's thinking about.
That's crazy. Oh, well, we better wrap this up. Billy, it's been an absolute pleasure.
This was fun, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're right. Do you want to give everyone your socials?
Sure. B-Hock Comedy, Hock Comedy. Also, I have a podcast. It's called The Adventures of Billy and Clyde. Check it out.
Nice. Yeah, guys, follow Billy. He's an absolute legend. Love this fella. He's funny as fuck. And hopefully you get to Australia sometime soon, man.
Yeah, I would like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Billy.
Thank you, Mr. Bird.
See you on the next one, guys.
Bye, everybody.